Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start our program. You'll note the flag is at half-staff tonight. Some of you who are in the Springfield area probably are aware of this. Monday night, my former co-announcer, Mark Werchniak, and also the assignment editor for Channel 22 in Springfield, succumbed to a brain aneurysm at age 60. I have to say, having been in the racing business for over 45 years, there's no one I've worked with that was more professional, easier to work with, and knowledgeable than on a weekly basis than Mark Werchniak. And Mark was a very important part of this announce team here from 2000 until he decided to retire and just work in TV. Before that, he was announcer at Riverside Park for quite a number of years, loved and respected by all of us in the racing profession. The announcer brotherhood is pretty small, so when we lose one, it's probably more significant. But a member of the Monadnock family and our racing community here in New England, sadly missed. Mariah Stebbins has had some. Bella had a win as well. Here they come. Zach Morse missing from the lineup. And they're on. Wright, Phelps, Stebbins, and Skillings, Minchella, Silva, and Sontag. And then Lambert in his first foray onto the racetrack. Said today was his 7th time in the car, 7th or 8th. All the other times are in the backyard. I guess they have a big backyard.
Stebbins got a little loose on 2.
Chloe Wright holding him off. The 2 fast ones right behind her. Chloe Wright and Mariah Stebbins on the inside. Skillings working up to the high side off of turn 2. Powers to 95 down the line. Here comes Mariah trying to stay even. And both of them charge on by. Skillings will take the lead. Stebbins second. Wright third. Then Phelps, Minchella, Sontag, Silva, and Lambert. The only entry not on the track is Zach Morse, who was here. Hang on, Bella. Overcorrects and turns the car sideways. Holds it on the banking and brings it up around. Brings out the caution with 4 laps in the books. Bella's had a few weeks off. Skillings, Stebbins, Wright, Phelps, and Sontag, then Silva, Lambert, and Minchella. Here they come. Nice, slow, steady pace, looking for the green from Kevin Asquith, and there it is. Minchella stuck behind both Silva and Lambert. She wants to get around them and move up. Meanwhile, up front, it's Skillings and Stebbins. Wright, Phelps, and Sontag. Bella behind the rookie, Lambert, who's just doing his best to stay out there. They don't have mirrors in the car, so they can't look back and block you. 2 to go. Lead duo pulling away a little bit. Bella trying to find a way to go around the 18 without getting contact here. Down the backstretch they go. Off turn 4. Skillings and Stebbins, Wright, Phelps, and Sontag. Bella makes her pass around Lambert, moves into 6th spot. Coming down for the checkered flag off of turn 4, it'll be Skillings and Stebbins. Chloe Wright wheels it off in 3rd. Phelps 4th. Sontag 5th. And Bella will pick up the 6th spot. Here they come. A little ragged start, but they get the green. Louis Mayer, Alexander Pearl jump out, Desmond Skillings and Nick Skillings. Billy Chafee. Everybody's slipping and sliding through the corner, but they're on the gas. Louis Mayer, Alexander Pearl and Nick Skillings. Top four will make the cut. Bubble car right now is Nick Skillings. Billy Chafee, second time out for this car. Here's Desmond inside Alexander. Skillings and Pearl off the corner. Desmond Skillings gets the bite he needs and takes over second spot, although briefly. Skillings now in second. Louis Mayer at the halfway point. It's Mayer, Skillings, and Pearl. Skillings and Chafee. Everybody chasing Louis Mayer right now. Skillings closing in with 2 to go, right in the back bumper. Mayer trying to make that little green car as wide as he can. Here comes Skillings, looks outside, noses up to the outside door. Off the corner with a lap to go. Does he have room? No, he gets shut down. Comes back at him off the corner. Mayer and Skillings. Skillings trying the outside, Mayer protecting the inside. Checkered flag is waiting. Here they come. Off the corner. Mayer will swing wide and take the win. Skillings second, Pearl third. Nick Skillings in the fourth spot. He's the final qualifier, and then Billy Chafee brings the 0-0 in.
Well, they're all lined up, and looks like Kevin's going to send them on their way. There we go.
Quickly on the gas, it's Jared Curtis, jumps right out there. Jacobs not quite able to spring free. Now he's, look out. Jay Mackey gets into the side of Jack Beal as he gets loose off the corner. Beal drops, gets tagged in the rear, drives it into the wall. 8-lap qualifier, here they come. Green is out. On their way, Curtis once again gets a jump, but not quite as much as he did the first try. Jacobs right there with him. Off the corner. Mackey looks like he has the power. If he can keep it handling, he'll be out there fighting for a spot with Kevin McKnight. McKnight swaps lanes on him. Looking to go to the inside. Not quite able to do it. Down the backstretch, it'll be Jacobs giving chase to Curtis. Avery third, and then McKnight and Mackey. That'll be your battle, I think, for a little bit. So far, looks whatever happened to Avery car is working fine right now. I hope I don't jinx her by saying that. Halfway through this one now. Smoothly off of turn 4 for everybody. Still trying to track down. Avery has a little bit of a slip up there in turn 2. And McKnight comes up to challenge. Shelby pulls away again. And something goes wrong in the 61. He heads down pit road. So McKnight makes the cut for the qualifying. 2 laps left here. McKnight challenging Avery now for 3rd spot. White flag out in turn 4. Who's got the better shot off the corner? Avery does. Going into 2, she's going to have to cut down, shut the door. She does a nice job of it. Meanwhile, up front, it's going to be Jared Curtis taking the checkered flag over Darren Jacobs. Shelby coming off wide, but keeps the RPMs up, gets 3rd. McKnight takes the 4th spot. Zach Morse has moved up, but that's a possibility. Okay, so Zach Morse has moved up to the mini stock division in the 42X. Hang on, Devin. He straightens it out, saves it. Car's got a little more moxie than he planned on, I think. Actually, they're both slipping and sliding a little bit coming off the corner. So is Pat Houle. Wondering if somebody may be dropping something on the racetrack. Actually, the 42 might be a little underpowered. He's on street tires. He's not on mini stock racing tires. But it may be a power thing, and he's got to run with these guys, and we'll find out later on. Meanwhile, up front, a pair of Hondas duking it out at the halfway point. Matt Kimball, Devin Guy, Patrick Houle, and Tim Paquette, Zach Morse, and Kevin Pitzinger. And Devin Guy's able to shoot underneath going into turn 3 and grab that lead back. Meanwhile, Pat Houle got wicked high in turn 3, slid up turn 4, and Paquette may have a shot at him. 2 to go. Here we are, 2 left. The teenagers from the East going at it here. I guess you could call these guys the Conval combo. Here they go. Devin Guy and Matt Kimball. Uh-oh. Something wrong with the 23. Devin had a hiccup there, and as the checkered flag comes out, the car coasts to a finish. Don't know what happened. I heard a roar, and that was it. The race gets complete. Here they come, looking for the green, rolling off turn 4. Green is out. Pedal down, and they're dead even going into the corner. Coming off the turn, it's going to be, hang on, Justin Littlewood, Scott Beck, Pomasco down low, Smith up high, look out, bam, slam, rip up the sheet metal. Pomasco now carries the front end of the 22 on his right front. That's the side of the car that caught the wall here about 4 weeks ago when he got upside and drove down the wall. Here they come, looking for the green, and restart of lap 2 on the way. Metal pounded back into place, minus the 22's front grille. Everybody back at it. Come down to complete lap 2. On the outside, it's Smith with the lead. Littlewood second. Monahan third. Fourth belongs to Curtis. Pomasco up to 5th, and running in the 6th spot is a 22 of Scott Beck. Justin Littlewood fighting it out with the veteran Craig Smith. Scott Beck's car not behaving the way he wants it to. It's going in. On the outside, here comes Monahan going after Smith at the halfway point. Monahan and Curtis making the charge. Curtis was our winner 2 weeks ago. Monahan has to go back to June for his last win. Right now, Craig Smith running up front. He's had some podium finishes in that car. He has not yet had a victory. It's been a couple of years since he was a winner here. 2 to go. Smith guarding the bottom of the racetrack. Curtis and Monahan looking for daylight. Curtis is going to go to the high side with a lap left. Can he make it work out there? Chris Curtis trying to stay on the right bumper of the 03. It's not going to work. Smith, Monahan, Curtis, checkered flag. That's how they'll finish. Littlewood and Pomasco. Nice recovery for Eric after getting tangled up there. and he'll run from the back of the field. He may be trying to test something out here, see if he can catch him. Meanwhile, it's McGoldrick, Littlewood, Muni, and Morse. Off the corner they come to complete the first lap, and it's Littlewood, McGoldrick, Morse, and Muni. Leary chasing them down. Morse a little bit hanging on there out near the wall coming off of turn 2. They come off turn 2 too wide. The track rolls off just a tiny bit and can throw you off some if you get up in that area. Muni now challenges McGoldrick for second, and she'll take that over on lap 3. Leary has chased him down and caught the front 4, and now backs it off. Checking something out there. Halfway through this one. So if he's able to podium tonight, we'll have to ask him what that was all about.
Well, it looked like about 3 laps, and he caught the tail end of the pack.
So it's right now Littlewood, Muni, McGoldrick, and Morse. Then the 11 for Leary. Nancy Muni takes over the lead from Cole Littlewood with a lap to go. Didn't see that one coming, and she's pulling away. Littlewood's starting to have problems. Checkered flag is out. Here we go. It's Nancy Muni, Cole Littlewood, Mickey McGoldrick, Morse, and Leary, who obviously is trying something out with a car. You see the 2 missing qualifiers in the main event. You never know. Bunch of quick guys out here. Kozaka and Vincent have both visited Victory Lane this season. Bruce Clark has not. Laughlin got here about mid-season, so he still has the potential to do that before the year's over. Clark still staying out in front. Kozaka running second. Laughlin now able to get by Vincent and take over third. Kozaka draws a bead on the 39 down the backstretch. Stuffs it into the space down to the bottom of the racetrack and takes a lead coming off of turn 4 at the halfway point. That opens the door for Laughlin Vincent to move by. Clark still holding on to third, but Vincent's there, and he'll take third off turn 2. Kozaka, Laughlin, Vincent, Clark. Two to go. Kozaka, Laughlin.
One to go. White flag.
Kozaka will not be headed as he comes off turn 2. Laughlin sees him drive away. This one's in the books as they come off of turn 4. It'll be Kozaka, Laughlin, Vincent, and Clark. Vincent will be out there hunting for a outside. Michelle sets the pace. Here's the green on the gas. They come off the corner. Chafee jumps out on a high side. Michelle protects the bottom. Almost had a shot at him. Nowakowski running third. Nunez, look out. There goes the 11. Spins it around on the backstretch. Gets it into gear. That's a nice introduction to the high banks here at Monadnock. He's going to have to get that baby up to speed or get it out of the way, one or the other. And he's just going to wait for them to go by as Chafee continues to lead. Michelle Lay goes second. Third is Nowakowski. Fourth is Nunez. And then fifth is the 11. Halfway we are. Chafee, Lay, and Nowakowski. Nunez, and looking at a lap down is the 11 of Nutter. Nowakowski now moves into second. Michelle Lay third. Nunez into 15-4, and fifth place right now is the 11 for Nutter. 2 to go. Here's your leader. Hoping to put a little challenge on Kozaka. Nunez slides up. Here comes Chafee gently underneath with a lap to go. Look out. Nowakowski and Lay. And Chafee works his way around the rookies here. A lot of guys don't know what Monadnock's like till they race on it, and they get a rude awakening. And that'll take care of that. Chafee takes home the victory. Michelle Lay trails Nowakowski, who is second. Lay third. Fourth is Nunez, and fifth is Nutter. Here they come. First time. Cameron had thoughts of going 3 wide across the prize stripe, but that wasn't going to happen. Rivette and Sontag on the gas and on the brake going in. Right behind Littlewood, who is holding his own right now. Down the outside comes Patnode. He got around Roby. He drives it around Carzello. It's still Littlewood, Rivette, Sontag, Patnode, Carzello, and Roby. Patnode on the charge here. Sontag might have a little more going in, trying to get underneath the 99. Doesn't work for him there. My guess is that the 5C's got a little bit of a push. He's got plenty of power going in, but that front end wants to drift on him. Rivette holding second. 2 laps left. Patnode looking for some daylight around the 13 to move into third. With a white flag out, everybody's going to have to shuffle the deck one time if they're going to make any moves here. Top 4 make the qualifying cut. Carzello's one of them that's not going to make it. The bubble car's at 24. It'll be Littlewood, Rivette, Sontag, Patnode qualifiers. Carzello and Roby will drive it to the turn. Leclerc gets the break. J.J. Stanisiewski car up front. Everybody wants to pass all at once, but you got 7 laps to go as they come off the corner. Driving a little wide is Smith. Leclerc holds on to the lead. Smith on the outside, then Kimball and Johnson. Byrne and Bergenti. Kimball wants to go, but there is no room for him right now. Leclerc keeps it low. Everybody goes to the high side. Here's Johnson challenging Smith. Johnson and Smith for first and second. Kimball third. Byrne up to fourth. Bergenti trailing right now. Bubble car is Byrne. Bergenti's 1 spot away. Whoa, Smith is way up on the marbles. drops right down in behind Johnson where he needs to be. Keep that car low. Had to back off, and when he does, that opened the door up. Kimball's not going to lift for a second off the corner. They touch, and no one wrecks. Whoa, man, that was dicey. And this time his teammate goes by and takes Smith back to fourth. Briganti bumps him out of the way in fifth. As steady as that car was in the feature 2 weeks ago, it's out to lunch right now. Johnson, Kimball, Byrne, lap to go. Briganti fourth in the qualifying order. Paul Smith, fighting an ill-handling car, goes from first to last. Checkered flag belongs to Nate Johnson, Matt Kimball, Ben Byrne, John Briganti qualifies, then Leclerc and Smith. Here they come. Flynn on the outside, Warren down low. Rollins tried to make it 4 deep. That wasn't going to work. The 44 works around Warren. I guess they fixed something because he drops right into second spot in front of Warren, who's right there with him. Down the outside comes Monahan. Hang on as Rollins just breaks loose over there, and he's waiting for the yellow, which he's not going to get because he's out of the one. Now he gets it. He doesn't want to lose his spot. Watch him fire up. Oh, and at least he left behind our pylon. Here they come. One more try, Mickey Flynn and Brian Chapin. And something broke on the 62, and he just drives it right off the racetrack. He's going to drive up to the edge of the track to draw a caution, which he's not going to get, because that was a voluntary drive down in there. Mickey Flynn doing a pretty decent job in his third race here, holding off Chapin and Monahan. Flynn, an ACT-type late model driver, not afraid to put the pedal down. Flynn, Chapin, Monahan, and Rollins, Ignacio and Warren. Coming up to 2 to go. And here it is. Could be Flynn is going to be a contender here, giving our veterans a little bit of a run. Well, our veteran Chapin a run. 1 lap left. Monahan's a rookie, as is Flynn. Rollins catching the field. And the win goes to Mickey Flynn. Nice job. Brian Chapin second, Monahan third, fourth and final qualifier Rollins, then Ignacio and Warren.